Now this one's the 324 model. A lot of people are interested in this because it's the longer one that you can use while you're standing up. You still attach it to your drill as normal, so it goes into the chuck. Now the only thing you have to be careful of is that some drills have a small chuck. This is a DeWalt drill. Love the DeWalt drills. They are just reliable, they just keep going, doesn't miss a beat. They've got a great metal chuck, but other brands are fine as well. But you need to make sure that your drill has a 13 mil or ½ inch chuck. Now some drills, I know particularly Bosch in the lower ranges has 10 mil chucks, and some cheap drills are also 10 mil. This will not fit in a 10 mil, okay? But about 80% of the drills in the Australian market are going to be 13 mil, so you should be safe. So check that out first. You make the chuck open wider. Here we go. Put that in, tighten it up really tight. It's got a nice hex head to help it lock. If you've got a metal chuck like this DeWalt unit, you just click it one back and that locks the chuck so it doesn't fall out. That's a little nifty trick that a lot of people don't know about. And then you make sure that the drill is on slow speed and screwdriver mode, which I detail in our other videos to learn how to do that safely. Very important. And use a side handle to give you stability. Now, this is great if you want to do a whole garden bed. Now, if I wanted to say let's say I wanted to cultivate the size of this desk here. Now I could use a mattock and do it by hand and break a lot of sweat. Or I could use this thing. I probably have it done in, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes easily, really well cultivated. How do you do it when it's just a 3-inch auger? Simple, you just drill a whole lot of different holes in rows, and then with it spinning, you move between them, just like, I don't know, you're using a mix master or a Bay mix or something in the kitchen. It's that simple, and it breaks it up and makes it nice and fluffy that you could stick your hand straight into the soil. You can add your compost, you can add your manures. Speaking of compost, a lot of people are using the 324 model to stick into their compost to aerate the whole compost heap as well, which produces better and it produces it faster for your compost to add back into the garden. So there's all these different uses, drilling under paths, there's so many different things, deep watering holes for trees. This is a fantastic unit. But remember, if you're on your knees in the garden planting seedlings, you don't want to be using this. You want to be using one of the smaller guys, and that's why we have a range of different sizes for you. This one here, the 324.